Hey guys, this is MasterKingJC of the Gaming Nexus, and I'm here today to give you guys a movie review. Yes, a movie review for the movie Suicide Squad. It's a week later, it's almost a week later. The movie came out last Friday, but I only got a chance to see it today. So I decided, what the hell, let me just give a quick review on the movie, give my thoughts on it. Now this is actually one of the movies I was actually looking forward to the most out of all the other movies coming out this summer, because from the trailers I've seen, this movie gave off a very different feel and very different, unique vibe than Batman v Superman or hell, even Man of Steel. First, let me just get off something right now. I know this movie has been getting a bunch of mixed reviews. It hasn't been getting a lot of good reviews. In fact, most reviews have been pretty negative, and fan reception is pretty mixed as well. And knowing that, I decided to go into this movie with an open mind, give my own personal opinion on it, and just see it without any sort of preconceived notion about it, and try to look at it from someone like me who likes to see movies, someone who also is very critical of movies at times, and just to give it a chance. So, Suicide Squad. The basic premise of this movie is basically you have a woman named Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis, who wants to set up an elite team of ex-criminals who have special abilities as a countermeasure to fight against other metahumans who are also other people with strange and powerful abilities. And basically they're tasked with quote-unquote saving the world and stopping a dangerous metahuman threat. Well, I wouldn't say the villain in this movie is really a metahuman, I guess. They're more of gods-like. But I'm not going to go too far into spoiler territory, so I'll try to keep this review mostly spoiler-free. Let's start off with the good for Suicide Squad. The good, the characters. I think the characters in this movie were nailed down fairly well. Will Smith was, for the most part, playing Will Smith, but he did a good job as Deadshot. I would say his performance was very good. He did a good performance as Deadshot. Honestly, I really think you didn't really need like a big name actor to play Deadshot, but Will Smith, I think he brought a unique aspect to the role, but not anything that I would say was greatly memorable. But I'll say he's one of the standout characters in here. And then you have Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, and she was definitely going to be the fan favorite of this movie. And I will say that she definitely did steal the show in every scene she was in. Well, not every scene, but most of the scenes she was in, she stole the show. So I would say her character was very fun, really great, but not really much there to really dig into. So I would say on a superficial level, she's good. On a whole complete character level, there's a lot that needs to be there, but I enjoyed her a lot. Here comes the one everyone has been very anxious about. Jared Leto as the Joker. And honestly, I was surprised by Jared Leto. He brought, I wouldn't say it's a new twist on the Joker. It's more, his interpretation of the Joker feels more like Jack Nicholson's Joker than I would say Heath Ledger's Joker. Like, but if Jack Nicholson's Joker was more of a pimp, yeah, I'm gonna come right out and say if Jack Nicholson's Joker was a pimp, that would be Jared Leto's Joker here. And I enjoyed his Joker. I don't think it was the best portrayal. Like, I don't think it's the best portrayal of the Joker I've seen in a DC movie, but I really enjoyed it. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't atrocious. It wasn't going to be some weird thing like everyone thought it was going to be. And I kind of got used to his tattoos. In fact, he did something with his hand tattoo with the smiley face, where he put over his face and it has this smiley mouth on it. So it's nice there. It creates that nice little effect. So he still has the Joker smile. He does smile and laugh a lot, but not as much as I would have liked him to in this movie. He felt more like, there were some parts where he felt kind of emo. I'm not saying that in a bad way, but there's some parts of the movie where Jared Leto's Joker felt kind of emo. The rest of the cast, you probably don't care about them, but I'm going to talk about them anyway. You have Rick Flag, if I'm correct. I'm not sure. It's Rick Flag. His character has a surprising amount of interesting dynamics going on. There was a lot more to him than just being the typical badass soldier guy. So I enjoyed what his character brought to the table. El Diablo I thought was pretty good, but there really wasn't enough for him to do at all in the movie. Like, and his reasons for not doing anything were like very shallow, like very like thin, like paper thin. Like Killer Croc, I don't know the actor who played him, but Killer Croc was good. He didn't really get to do much, unfortunately, and the thing that he did do in the movie was really just swim. You had Katana, who I would say was the biggest wasted opportunity in this movie. Biggest wasted opportunity, unfortunately. So Katana was kind of a waste. She just comes into the movie. The way they introduced Katana was really strange. She just came into the movie and she just popped in like, "Hey, I'm here now." I'm like, where the fuck did you come from? Like, I felt like there was a scene missing there, so I don't know what the hell that was about. You had Captain Boomerang, who was a very entertaining character. Like, this dude was one of the highlights of a few scenes because he actually brought in a funny comedic aspect to it. So you thought Harley Quinn was just going to be the comedic aspect, but Captain Boomerang was actually a cool guy. Now, there's some other characters here like Slipknot, but I'm not going to talk about Slipknot because just watch the movie, you'll find out. The biggest problem with Suicide Squad, honestly, is that it doesn't feel like a series of events in a movie. It just feels like one long like mission takes up 3/4 of the movie. The beginning part of the movie is just establishing the characters, the introductionary period, and then the rest of the movie after that is just this big mission. Like, it's not separate. It's not the squad going on separate missions to do different tasks. It's them doing this one big first time mission that lasts throughout the entire movie. The main villain, there's two villains, of course, but these characters are very not really anything special. Like, the villains aren't special. They're just pretty bland and forgettable. And it seemed like a waste of using a certain character. I'm not going to say who the villain is because I don't want to give away spoilers, but you could probably guess who I'm talking about. It's the one character who's in this movie who I haven't mentioned as a part of Suicide Squad, so you probably know who I'm talking about. And it's kind of feel like a waste of that character. Like, there's a lot of fun moments in this movie. I had fun with some parts of this movie, but there are other parts of this movie where I was like, okay, this feels so disjointed. Like, what's going on? Like, it feels like there's some part of the movie that's missing that I'm not getting. And when they do get down to the location, which is part of the mission, and they do get into the final battle, the fight, is very dissatisfying. Another positive I do want to give this movie is the cinematography is good. Visuals, like the opening visuals, the way they introduce the characters with like the names set up, it reminded me a lot of Zombieland. This very funny, like tongue-in-cheek way they laid out the names of the characters and introduced them. And if you really want to watch the movie for Jared Leto's portrayal of the Joker, spoilers, well, minus spoilers, he's not in the movie a lot. He maybe has like 15 minutes of screen time. Like 15 minutes, that's it. And the music I liked, but I think the way it was placed in the movie could have been better. Music just started like that out of nowhere. The music would just come in like bam, bam, bam. Okay, whoa. That song came out of nowhere. What the hell? For all its problems, this is an enjoyable movie. It's not terrible. And I did have fun with it, but I do feel like it's not worth seeing at full price at a movie theater. Like, you should definitely see this movie, but wait. I would say just wait for like a matinee showing, really. Like, this movie, I think, is better when you see it once, but you really don't need to go back and see it again. Like, there's really like maybe 4 memorable scenes in there in the entire movie, and most of them are at the beginning of the movie. So if you've seen the trailers for Suicide Squad, you've pretty much seen like 80% or 85%, to be honest, of all the good stuff was in the trailers. And it's unfortunate because this movie, I was so excited to see it. You had the Joker, you had Harley Quinn, you had Killer Croc, you had Deadshot, even though I'm not really a big fan of Deadshot, but and all these villains here. It's like the villains version of the Avengers. I know people don't want me to make that Marvel DC connection, but I have to because this movie wasn't made in a vacuum, and it just felt like a disappointment. It's sad because I really wanted to enjoy this movie more than I did, but so let's keep things short. My final score, I probably give this movie a 5.5 out of 10. No, probably a 6 out of 10. Yeah, I'm gonna give this movie a 6 out of 10 just to be lenient because I did like some of the action scenes. I did like some of the moments with the characters just having fun with themselves. Like, I would say the Suicide Squad themselves are the best part of the movie, and anything else is just not. It's just subpar. Not bad, but not worth like spending like $7-10 at a movie theater for. It's not. But it's definitely better than Batman v Superman, of course, but it's just like a low bar jumps. Like, whoop. So that's my review for Suicide Squad. Tell me guys' thoughts down below in the comments if you have seen the movie. And if you haven't seen the movie, I would definitely say check it out at a matinee showing. Or wait till rental. Honestly, whichever one is best for you. So, this has been MasterKingJC. Keep on keeping on. And I'll catch you guys again next time in the next video. Peace.